Hey guys, welcome back to my page. I Stay Grillin'. So today we'll be eating and making some smoked and seared New York strip steak. This thing was banging. Starting off, we have a little stack of lump charcoal from the Good Charcoal Company. We also are using a small propane torch. It's a lot more fun than just using a regular fire starter, but you can do it whatever way you want. Just want to make sure that all the charcoal is lit up on different sides. Don't want to wait too long for it to heat up. We're testing out the Fireboard Pulse. It is a wireless version of the Fireboard thermometer products that I use. Very exciting, especially for someone like one steak at a time. You don't always need to use a wired version, and this one's going to be more ideal than the Bluetooth products that I might have. The Bluetooth ones are very annoying, where if you're out of range, especially when you go upstairs, basement, bathroom, it's always beeping. Definitely don't want that, and this wireless one helps out big time. So we're just going to lay the steak on the other side of the fire. Make sure there's no fire or charcoal underneath that's lit up. The air vent underneath the steak is closed while the one below the charcoal is open. The air vent above the steak is open so that there's going to be a nice flow of smoke and air. As you can see, it's wide open on the top left side. The wood that I added on top of the charcoal is post oak. Sometimes I might use hickory or pecan when it comes to beef. So right now, I just took the wood off. Want to leave the air open and just raise the temperature. Now we just want to do a nice sear because the internal temperature was already at 115-ish. I want to get it to about 140, 145. I know personally, and as well as many others, that after you take it off the grill, it might still heat up 5 degrees internally. So definitely want to try to pull by 145 to get a nice medium well or medium finish. Okay, so we have about 15-20 degrees more to go, but this thing looks beautiful already. So much flavor on that. I love it. I love it. We added some Irish cream butter on top. Alright, so I pulled this steak at 145 degrees Fahrenheit. It went up to 150-ish. Now it's back down to 145-ish. I let it rest for about 5 minutes, so it's pretty much ready for slicing. So this New York strip steak, initially I got this on sale. I think it was like $7 a pound for a half rack, which after the butcher cut into 6-7 different pieces pretty much came out to like 1.25 pounds per steak. And this is boned in. I have been noticing a lot more flavor with the boned in steaks versus the boneless ones, and I am super happy about the way I cut this one too, because that piece of bone, the L-shaped bone, barely had any meat on it, and I was very impressed. This thing is so juicy. It's got a nice light pink color to it. I don't like too much juice. I'm not medium rare or rare steak fan at all. I can do medium or medium well. The thing about this steak is that I don't know, I probably finished this in a matter of like 4 or 5 minutes because I had to put my daughter to sleep afterwards. This thing, I ate all that fat. There was no fat wasted on this one. I remember initially, way back in the day, when I first started eating steak, I was, cutting some of this fat and leaving it to the side to throw away. But this thing, maybe it's just because the fat rendered and just came out more sweet, flavorful. I didn't mind eating this fat at all. And look at that. Who wouldn't want to take a bite of that one? This thing came out super tasty. Was very happy overall with how the Fireboard Pulse tested. Definitely will be using it for times in which I'm just grilling one steak or one piece of meat and I don't need to use a fan to regulate the temperature in any way. A lot more convenient than having to put some wired probes in. Was very happy with how the culmination of the butter, the rub I used, post oak wood, not as smoky of a flavor. This thing came out terrific. Thanks for watching and follow my page. Thank you. Take care.